I have decided to start a new crochet project, one in which I do not need, and one in which is going to take me forever to do. But I thought it'd be fun because I love reading, and I obviously love crochet, and I love fashion and all of that, but I really want to make a granny square to match the book that I had just read, and I want to talk about that book. So I am currently on my reread of A Court of Thorns and Roses. So I figured, I just finished book one, that I would talk about it and crochet a granny square to match this cover. And if you ever see any like hints of black, don't worry. That I'm not leaving them out. I'm going to put a border around the whole blanket of black. So a lot of the times black will not be used unless it's one of the very main colors. And I'm going to try my best to match colors, but I do not own a lot of neon colors. So this one is going to be hard. And I know that the 5th book in this series is orange. So I went with a red color, and then I just pulled a little white for Sarah J. Maas's name, and that'll be my 3 colors for this book. It is giving, sorry, dropped my yarn. It is giving Ronald McDonald. Let's start our granny square and talk about A Court of Thorns and Roses. Now, I had rated this when I first read it in 2024. I rated it a 3. And I think it was because it was so overhyped that I thought it was going to be better. This time I did rate it a 4. I was never bored. I enjoyed the storyline a lot. I knew what was going to happen, but it kind of felt like a new book because obviously you don't remember a lot of what happens in the first part of the book because it is a little bit boring, but I enjoyed it a lot. Okay, spoilers, I'm going to go into details here. The only thing that I did not really enjoy, there's 2. Was the watery bowel situation. Her insides turned watery. It was said way too many times. Second, at the end, she stabs Tamlin, right? And it was like because she knows that he has a heart of stone because everybody said he had a heart of stone. And that's all perfect and good and awesome, but then afterwards, twice, she put her head or her hand on his chest to feel his heartbeat when she literally had just said he didn't have a heartbeat because he had a heart of stone. I don't know how to feel about that one because obviously that is not correct. Things I did love about this book. I love that, first off, I was never bored. I know I said that, but that is a hard task. I was never bored reading it. And you would think I would be because I've read it before and all this, that, and the other. But I wasn't. And I think I hate Tamlin. I really, really dislike the way he treats Feyre, that she's like basically trapped in the situation that she's in because of him, and then he lies to her, and then he tells her she can't do certain things, and it's just like, no, it's a no from me. But finally, I think it's fine. I think it was it's better than I thought it was, better than I remembered. I enjoyed getting to know the spring court. I enjoyed the way it started with Feyre hunting and killing the fairy or whatever he was. He was a fairy. I did really enjoy it.
Little voiceover moment as I crochet that second round in fast motion, but I did want to say that I will get better at these and be better at explaining myself. I'm not very good at remembering books or names of characters or anything like that, but I really enjoy talking about them with people. So just leave a few comments and maybe it'll get my thought train going a little bit and we can talk about it.
I think the best part about the book was obviously Under the Mountain. I think that Under the Mountain could have been a lot longer and the rest of the plot a lot less. I don't really know the full backstories of these books, but it did feel like a Beauty and the Beast retelling. You guys let me know if I was wrong about that, but it felt like that. And I loved when Rhysand showed up at what was it? I'm really bad at books. I'm bad at names. I'm bad at remembering plots. I'm bad at all of it. I loved when he showed up the first time and saved her from those weird fairies that were obviously trying to get with her. I love that he did that. And the ending, I love that now that I can go back and reread these, that I can see like all the foreshadowing plot points. Because like when he just stared at her wide-eyed and then left, I know where that's leading up to, you know? And that's actually really freaking exciting. I'm excited to read the next book. It definitely is going to take me longer than this one did, although this one took me a while to read as well. But I really can't complain because I have been wanting to reread these books. I said once I hit 100 books last year that I would start rereading these, and I didn't get around to it obviously until now, but I have read a few books.
While I crochet that last row, I did want to talk about a few of those books because I think that I will be crocheting the covers of those as well. But I read the first 2 books of the Heated Rivalry series because obviously the show was fan-freaking-tastic. The books were okay as well. And then I read the Bonds of Hercules because I very, very, very much enjoyed The Blood of Hercules. I do kind of recommend that one. And then I have read a few other hockey romances, and I just finished a book called The Poisoned Daughter, and I'm definitely want to talk about that book because it was really good, and I think that it got me out of my reading slump, so I definitely want to chat about that at some point. Here's the final result, and I hope you come back for more.